Grammys were yesterday, and Drake called it. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now? It's over with. It's officially the greatest diss track of all time. Not like us. Can't nobody else compare, man. But y'all see what's going on, man. Beyonce dancing to it. Blue Ivy rapping to it. Taylor Swift dancing to it. The whole crowd saying A minor. So imagine at the Super Bowl, dog. Oh, the peak humiliation for that one on the end of that song. The only diss song to ever win record of the year at the Grammys. We ain't just talking about a VMA, a Billboard, a BET award. We talking about a Grammy, man. And y'all see Kendrick got the Canadian tuxedo on. I didn't even know that was a thing until yesterday. I had no idea what a Canadian tuxedo, but hey, Kendrick, he petty like that, man. Cause I can't even say that's something that Kendrick fans are just making up, like we're just schizophrenic. It's like, nah, that's something I would do. But y'all see, of course, you knew the OVO hoes were gonna get upset. Like, of course they always do. They're extremely sensitive. This is what they do. Here we go. Don't be nice to nobody ever again. I'm dead fucking serious at Drake. Man, these dudes are corny, bro. Even though I bookmarked it only because I'm here to talk about it on live stream. But look, 42,000 likes. They still can't help that boy. The boy, they can't help his streams, can't help his tour dates. They cannot save him in this battle. And that's what Drake is dependent on. Man, he depends on getting love and attention from random strangers, bots. That's the reason why he keeps accusing Kendrick's fans of being bots without understanding. It's not even just Kendrick fans. That was the entire industry, man. And Drake wants to make it seem like this is just a me versus industry. He's just anti-industry. No, Drake wanted to fit in. He wanted to be in that position, but he does not know how to share. He does not know how to be a true leader. Everybody in that room was going against Drake. White people, Asian people, Hispanic, like literally, this is not just Kendrick, man. Sooner or later, these OVO fans will have to get it. Maybe they won't. I truly believe they don't. I don't have faith in them. But eventually, for their sake, you have to accept the flaw in order to fix the flaw. And they refuse. Here go another one, man. Y'all see, I promise you, if that song was about any other rapper, that nigga was not winning 5 Grammys. But y'all can keep being obtuse. Like Kendrick was already 17 Grammys in. I can't stand these OVO fans, man. That's the reason why Drake lost. Y'all keep treating Kendrick like he was the underdog without understanding the entire room was singing this song. The entire Super Bowl will be singing this song. The entire culture was singing this song, man. Y'all could put some respect on Kendrick's name, dog. Yeah, they don't have a choice.
Now, gotta ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
What are your thoughts on Drake?
Did you hear about Kanye showing up and Bianca walking the red carpet?
No.
Well, she took all her clothes off on the red carpet. Probably the most shocking moment in red carpet history.
Shit.
Yeah.
No.
Would you ever let your girl do that? Is that something?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I walked away when you said I stopped recording, bro.
Yeah, just take an autograph.
Mr. Graham, what did you think of the award show?
Hey, Drake will end up blocking Dennis in a second. Ain't no way. You talking about this my son. You feel me? And he getting called all types of names on the record. You think I'm not defending? Oh, man. That's the reason why Drake act the way he act. That's the reason why he's acting out, because he's never had any genuine love. There's no way you think my father would be sitting back saying, I don't give a damn about none of that. I ain't got nothing. Nah, man. You can't even talk to me crazy about my son. Don't even look my... Nah. Ain't no way. Now you see why Drake acts the way he acts. Dog, come on, bro. And look at Drake. His dad up here signing autographs. Signing autographs, acting like he's a celebrity. What?
What stood out tonight?
Excellent.
It was a good one?
What was your favorite performance?
When you get the chance, man, you know, nothing crazy. Just asking Dennis Graham or like Mr. Graham, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
This shows what? All the best to him. Hey, now DJ Academics gonna have to crash out on Dennis too. The exact same way you said about LeBron. The exact same way you been going crazy on Kendrick. Ain't no way. Drake about to make a story post in a second. This crazy. All the best to him. I see your name blocked. More paper, more paper. Man, you should ask for some more paper, man. Oh, dog. Ain't no way. Now you see where the abandonment issues come from. That's not a father, bro.
Not do.
I used to have a Grammy, like you know how you put a screensaver on your computer
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the days or
You-
whatever, or
you
your
had a
background.
picture?
Oh, it was so important to me.
got you.
So had I won it early on, I think it would have validated all of those feelings I had for it. Of like, oh man, and maybe it would have felt like a championship at that point. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The fact that it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, it allowed me to reflect now and be like, wait a minute, like. First, there was the same feeling of like, wait, why they not rocking with me, boom, boom, boom. And then after time and like, you know, more time to sit with myself, it becomes clear that it's like, oh, wait a minute, like, you know, those things weren't for you, you know. And then when it actually came, it was almost like I'm not in love with this thing anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it couldn't feel like a champ. And not to mention, bro, I won a Grammy with somebody else.
Yeah.
It ain't even like it was
Yeah.
on. It was
Yeah.
me as a
Yeah.
feature on somebody's song. It
Yeah.
ain't for nothing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
My Grammy, but to your, I think this will answer your question a little better. Like, that's nowhere close to a championship to me, the Grammy, but there was an album that felt like a championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was the
Yeah.
releasing of an album.
Yeah.
There
That
was
was
the making of
Yeah.
this album I got called Forest Hills Drive,
Yeah.
and the releasing of it
That was-
and
that
the
was it,
tour.
yeah.
That was a championship
Yeah.
run in a way that, like, you know, I would look at how the Bulls look at, you know, the Last Dance, or how you guys look at one of you guys' championship. Like, that was the feeling. So, and then guess what? That album didn't win a Grammy, and it's like it meant nothing. Like, it didn't. A Grammy didn't increase my enjoyment or decrease my enjoyment. If that album would have won a Grammy, it wouldn't have added.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It
yeah.
wouldn't have changed my experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that it didn't win didn't change my experience. It was like that was.
And I'm glad J. Cole feels this way, especially because I feel like, well, he's at Forest Hills Drive. That was classic, of course. That's legendary. That's a part of hip-hop history. Like, I'll say that's, a lot of people like to talk about Forest Hills Drive and Good Kid, Mad City, and Take Care. Like, that was really the albums that kind of set the foundation of the big three. Like, without those albums, we wouldn't be having this new generation that we have. So shout out to J. Cole for that. But at the exact same time, y'all understand this is cope. This is a coping mechanism for losing. So y'all remember doing a 7-minute drill? Fuck the Grammys, because them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. This is the exact same thing as Drake talking about Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now? Drake and J. Cole, they love these trophies. They keep this in the back of their mind. They know they love that validation. They know they want that. But now, in order to maintain control and power, they try to denounce the award altogether because they can't win one. Because Kendrick is winning all these awards for obvious reasons. Kendrick is making amazing music. Each and every single album in his discography is classic, man. No misses. It's not good enough to have an A- when you're going against Kendrick. A B+ is not good enough. It's good enough against most people. But understand, that's the reason why they keep bringing these things up. If they truly didn't care, they wouldn't bring it up. At all. At all. But understand, it's some Sigmund Freud psychology. It's like the Freudian slip. They keep bringing it up for a reason. Hope y'all know that. Seem like this the reason. Drake has 5 wins, 55 nominations. Kendrick had 5 wins last night. Now you see why they're upset. So Drake, he keeps walking around like he's the king. He's number one because he has a lot of views. No pun intended. He has the stats. He has a bunch of listeners. But understand, he's really good at playing that game. That's the reason why Beyonce fans and Kendrick fans are so aligned, because you see so many similarities when it comes to Beyonce being the feminine version and just Kendrick being the masculine. It's just yin and yang from 2 completely different perspectives when it comes to the work ethic and the work that's being done with the art form. The same thing with Doechii. That's the reason why people were saying that Doechii is the new Kendrick Lamar. I put that in quotes. It's not necessarily because Doechii and Kendrick don't necessarily have anything in common physically or their sound-wise. It's more about the energy itself, the work. It's like that mumble mentality. It's a mentality. It's an energy, a frequency, a respect for the art form, a respect for the art form that they bring to the forefront. And they're showing, hey, I can respect the art. I can make it beautiful, and I can win the awards, get the views, and have the respect, and get the money. The same thing with Tyler. Tyler and Kendrick have nothing in common when it comes to their discography and their sound. But Kendrick, like, he's been noted to be one of Tyler's biggest influences. And you can hear it, like I said, in the foundation, in the work ethic, and the music videos, and the characters. And he's still holding this essence of an artist. And you don't see that with Drake. You see money. You see capitalism. You see, let me put out a bunch of songs to get put on playlists so it creates this illusion that I'm more loved than I actually am. And J. Cole, he's the middle child, like he said himself. He's in between, so he's still has his hip-hop roots. But of course, he's too wishy-washy. He's too wishy-washy. So as hip-hop fans, it's hard to have that faith in J. Cole, especially since he's built up his entire persona being that guy, being who we thought he was Muhammad Ali, man. And he came out and he put the gloves down when it was time to actually fight. So yeah, this is more than just a battle. We've been saying it all the time since the battle started. This has exposed J. Cole and Drake to the fullest, to the max, man. I know a lot of their fans don't want to hear it, but hip-hop fans in general, that's the mass majority of people. Understand, mass majority of people are not Drake fans or Kendrick fans or J. Cole fans. The mass majority of people were fans of both, well, all three, or fans of one or two, or like I said, all three all together. But now it's like, even if you do like J. Cole's music or Drake's music, it's like Kendrick, he's doing this thing, man. There's no way you can sit back and deny. You can't. It's undeniable at this point, for sure, especially since he's won these Grammys, man. As much as they want to downplay it, you can't deny it, bro. Hey, and he's absolutely correct. He dead on, but I wish he actually meant it. Oh, man, I wish Drake was so real, dog. That's the reason why I said I'm glad I made the right investment into Kendrick instead of J. Cole and Drake. Because Drake, oh, man, he could have been that guy. He was supposed to be that guy, which is why it's so disappointing as us as a culture, because we propped Drake up. Like he said, he a mixed race kid from Canada. Like, bro, we let Drake in. We propped him up, and he disrespects our entire culture. Man, dog, bro. And even going back to this lawsuit, him trying to make it seem like he's speaking for the little guy, the small artist. Man, stop lying, Drake. Stop lying. Oh, man, it's so weird. Especially him shouting out Travis nowadays. And like him being at the Grammys, still winning, trying to downplay the Grammy. Because he truly feels like he's deserving of everything. Like, he deserves the Grammys. He wants some money. Like, he can't cosplay as Michael Jackson because he doesn't have the accolades Michael Jackson has. He doesn't have the respect Michael Jackson has. Doesn't have the talent. The only thing he can depend on is his records, his views, his stats. But he can't even depend on that anymore. Drake, he really doesn't have anything left. I don't know what his weapon is, because he's not like this amazing singer. He's not dancing. Can't perform that well. He's a great writer. Can't make any beats. Can't play any instruments. Drake, his entire weapon of choice, his biggest skill is just social intelligence, networking. That's what he's amazing at doing. Getting on a microphone, shouting people out, gaslighting, love bombing, and networking, collaboration. He's really good at being in the right place. That's it. Man, and they can't handle it. They can't stand it. I see y'all in the chat, man. Yeah. Shout out to W2F. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, back then when we were protesting the Grammys, it was for a reason, because we weren't getting the respect that we deserved. Right? Understand they didn't respect hip hop at all. Even back then, I saw like clips of old award shows where they had like literal black categories and white categories. Like, it was just straight up just white music, black music. And it was really just that segregated live. Like, man. So Drake, he's trying to make it seem like he's fighting for the little guy. Well, he's not fighting for black culture. He's not fighting for hip hop. The same way Will Smith was doing back in the day when they had when they was boycotting on Yo MTV Raps and all that. So, like, there's an entire history of boycotting, and Drake trying to make it seem like he's, once again, speaking up for the smaller artists, and these fans are getting away with it. Like, they really believe that. Watch. Look. Man, wait. It says, Man dissed the Grammys while accepting an award, then rapped about using said Grammy as a doorstop. This is what really being anti-industry looks like. It's crazy because Drake's fans truly believe that he's anti-industry. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way. I'm not even going to sit back and argue with these Drake fans no more. Because it's annoying. It's like arguing with children. It's like going back and forth with a kid. And each and every single time you answer a question, and it's extremely obvious, simple, and articulate, they'll respond, but why? But why? But why? And you just keep going in these circles. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Let them fail. Let them support their people and keep it pushing and keep moving. It is what it is, man.